everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Things have escalated when it comes to Spite, as a new bit of drama has popped up after she has done this thing here, which is show off her IRL self. Well, at least in this case, everything below her neck. And we are, this is something that has been done by VTubers for a long time. As I've said before, it is something that each VTuber chooses for whatever reason. There are a lot of what I would call 2.5D VTubers who have live 2D and occasionally do, or many times do, their IRL stuff like, K-san, Phoebe, and many others that do it as well. There are hand cams that have been done for a long time, so this isn't the biggest issue that is popping up now. Yes, there were people who, were sending her lots of love, and were also criticizing her as well. But most of them here, especially in the responses, were trying to, cheer her up and make sure that anybody that was saying anything bad was absolutely counteracted by like 10, 15, 20 times over. So a lot of people are, reacting this way positively. But recently, what has reignited the issue and escalated even further is this from Kafefe, who says, or Fifi-chan. It says, from my experiences, the creators that do 18 plus content tend to be the absolute nicest people ever, while people that treat 18 plus creators bad tend to be the most insufferable people on the planet. And some people in Nithadra that says, bingo, let's be honest, that they do not volunteer, give to charity, or do any kind of selfless act for other people or animals, but instead hide under the righteous guise of being a good Christian while shaming adult creators. A lot of people gave her lots of positivity here. I have a question on that topic. Do you think keeping the account separate is feasible? Growing the account already rough, but I want to do 18 plus content would not be known specifically for that. Yeah, you can. You can always switch things over. Have an account specifically for that, and still have your SFW account. That's possible. And, people are talking about the people who perceive them. 18 plus creators usually don't body shame, judge others well. They also tend to be some of the smartest business people out there. You have to be extremely knowledgeable in your field to stand out in the rest from the rest, and it's incredible. So you have a lot of positive stuff here. A lot of people, and then you have people here like Emerald Apple. Nice when people like Bao, who pretend to just be wholesome VTuber, get exposed as misandrous while selling SFW content on Fansly, or many others who engage in harassment campaigns, getting them doxxed and fired from their real jobs. Yeah, real nice people. It's a 50-50. A lot of people are saying, seeing bad apples on both sides, but agree ones spurging out on the anti-side are funny, and some of the massive hypocrites used to make 18 plus content themselves back in the day. And we have here in the quotes, a lot of people disagreeing with her. They pretend to be the nicest people online because they want to access your wallet. This tweet is cope. Creators that do 18 plus content tend to be the nicest people ever. All right, Fifi, let's look at Vex Milk, a creator and friend of yours. This is what this person's saying here. Who does 18 plus content? Will falsely accuse Rev says this of being a PDF. And this is where they actually went and did this. Rev is garbage, and that, bro, it's not a high standard. How is he that if he's married? Being married has nothing to do with someone being a predator. Let's be for real. So automatically assuming the person's the predator. Why? Because Rev spoke against Vex Milk and criticized Vex Milk harshly. I remember there was a video a while back the way he did that, and that's why she's decided to do what she did. Scammers are often nice too. Being nice doesn't change the fact that you exploit lonely, vulnerable men for profit. And it says here, I used to be an SFW before doing VTubing. Everyone is the most insufferable, manipulative, and cloud-chasing monster you've ever met, and this is Mizu Tamari. I've literally 24/7 drama, constant backroom slander, chasing every single worthless trend that comes up. I'm not saying all 18 plus creators are like this, but the space is so deeply infested with it that even trying to do your own thing without any friends or collabs will inevitably bring it to your doorstep. She's basically the popular girl at school trying to convince you the girlies are actually all super sweet and never fight, when you know they all gossip about how others are stuck-up bees. And the thing is, the people who gossip always think, oh, it's just, innocent gossip. It's always innocent stuff. It's not anything bad. You're just talking about what's going on. You're not really gossiping. You're not really saying anything negative about anybody. You're just talking about what people are doing, and then you justify it as not being anything negative. Talking about Shalili Bao and Nano, they're only nice when they get something from you, and you have the whole situation that happened with Nanoless about, actually wanting to get paid to no longer talk to Bao and no longer do things with Bao and things like that. So she was, aggressive on that one too. People that support E-blanks have no criticism of what goes on, are the most evil and deceitful of all foids. Once you mention the word foids, I already have a different opinion of you. That's a word you don't use if you are in the regular space. Beware, your Oshi might be one of them. 18 plus EMVT proceedings is absolute mess. Endless drama with Google Docs, massive public blow-ups with Cinder, Nanolist, Shalili, Bao, and so many other overcommissions, the coded and not so coded misandrous comments while exploiting the male simps for girlfriend experience. Massive high school level drama of clout, jealousy, parasocial relations, combined with the guilt-driven tipping culture that keeps the lonely fans opening their wallets. And they continue on. It says, so many of these people hate men, and yet you depend on every man to, they depend heavily on men to, for their actual income. And it says, meanwhile, they play the wholesome fake good girl persona so that the simps will keep donating to them. Then they even hire fake chatters from overseas to engage with top tier subs. DM like good morning and good night. Well, I mean, you can't really talk to everybody. I mean, if there's let's say there's 100 people that have that whole thing, you're going to continue to get DM people about it. And you can't, if you're doing also regular content to doing other content, you can't always have everybody. So yes, there are people who are in charge of social media posting for them as them, and they're gonna. It happens with any huge stars that have a lot of responsibilities. You do have people that kind of work in this case, the people working in PR, and pretty much it's known that they have this. So it's not really the biggest problem there. And it says, nice is the biggest cope ever. Space is filled with two-faced snakes who are willing to throw each other under the bus while exploiting their fans, and in some cases, the drama itself is fake with vague posts and other tactics to get the Sims to white knight for them with donos and super chats. Why so many people just hate VTubers? Because it is what they see all the time, especially on the EN side. There's a reason why so many 18 plus creators are generally kind. Again, someone saying that they're kind. They know what it feels like to be judged, mistreated, and looked down on. Have a nice act so you can feed out the men giving you money. So they got reamed in the quote replies, but it's like I said, for me it's more 50-50. Like just with anything, there's gonna be nice people. There's gonna be people who are pretending to be nice and will shit talk you in the background, just like in the VTuber community overall, and just like in the content creator community overall. You'll have a lot of people who are very nice to you, or at least kind to you in front of you. But then you hear, as has happened with me and happened with many others, you hear behind the scenes, they're shit talking you while trying to be your friend. So this happens both it is rose tinted glasses if you think that no one in the 18 plus community is going to be mean and that they're the nicest people. All of them are. It's rose tinted glasses that you're looking things through. The reality is there can be assholes just like anyone else. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Some new information has come out from Filian. Well, at least some new things about some information that had been happening in the past. I'd covered this specific one about trademarks, which is what we're going to be talking about here. It is something that was done in 2025 regarding to Filian. She has been gone for a long time. And we have this update here from Laura saying, I've not seen a ton of people mention this, so here I thought I would share. Pretty sure this supports my original hunches. December, a trademark was filed for Filian, providing all goods and services such as entertainment, live musical performances, and avatars, much more. In my opinion, Filian is waiting for a trademark to clear before returning, which can take anywhere from 8 to 18 months, average of 10. As far as specific legality of why she stepped away, I can only leave that to theories. And this is something that I had talked about before. I think it was about a month ago when this first came out that I had talked about it. But of course, I am a tiny creator, and I don't get very many views. That's why no one knows that I talked about it. And we have here, makes sense, a reason, although it's odd that she hasn't replied to friends who have reached out to her. Drumsy has said that they, the recent video that they've reached out, they haven't really gotten anything back. And it's okay if someone wants to actually use the whole, being away from everything as an excuse to actually step away from everything and actually just not contact anybody. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, trademarks do take a while. A lot of people are saying that this is most likely the reason why it's happening. Kind of feels maybe the case. Honestly, explains a lot considering why she left right when the trademark was put into effect, and maybe also why she has been doing things for the community to interact, like graffiti wall, etc., to prepare for her comeback. It has been such a long time that a lot of people are very tired and just don't want to deal with it. Considering she doesn't actually own that IP, I'm guessing there's some serious legal wrangling going on for her own IP, not the model. So it's related to the scandal where she was infringing on the model, the rights of the model. It may be that she just doesn't want to deal with that issue again. Yes, she was infringing on the rights of a model in the sense of she was allowed use of that model for the content use, but not for commercial use of making merch out of it. And that was the issue that was going on. She was going to be having a Filian figure being made for her, and that was breaking the terms of the actual model that she was using. And that is the big issue that was kind of causing a big stir and making it so that she was very restricted, which is why she's moving on to what she's doing now. And she have the debacle on the merch rights. Yes, she did. Also filed for the vtuber rewards of vsoccer. She's using Mythic trademark lawyer for it. And the dates updates to the applications correlate with events like video socials purging. So continuing here on our Filian, you have people, posting a lot on, trying to figure what's going on or getting an idea. Here, basically, she's trying to do the whole government thing. This is what this person's saying here about the trademark. Additional information to share regarding that. It was filed December 19th after a stream. So yeah, it is most likely through that and trying to, this person is saying, trying to maintain her anonymity. And it is a lot of wrangling when you're going through these legal things, and you do want these things to finish before you start going full bore into it, because if not, then what if you have to change your name because the name's already been taken by someone else, etc.? You don't know. So I'm just giving you a semi-short version of this whole thing. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's true that it's because of the trademark thing and the issues that happen with that she's taken so long? I know a lot of people are just frustrated, like, fit in, who cares at this point because she's been gone for a while. But I do like giving updates where I can. Let me know what you guys think. She has been hit by the YouTube AI, as many others seem to have had that problem too. But today we're talking about Yae Yugiri, who is a part of vtuber, debuting as their second generation petalite with Komaria, Monomone, Biscotti, and today we are talking about this situation that happened. Got a content warning today for talking about my kohais playing League. Don't know exactly what was going on. I can't speak for Woo Woo, but Rara and I are finding it fine and dandy. Mentioning League, I'm surprised it wasn't an account deletion and basically sarcasm. That's why League is evil. Playing League is very dangerous, Yae. You forgot, or Yae, you forgot the strong gambate. YouTube AI moderation be like League talk detected. really does that to some people. Remember, you're not alone. Fair warning, playing League is a form of self-harm. So people are just going into the whole thing. They're going into the whole meme. They're memeing into the whole thing. I mean, might as well make something positive out of the whole situation, right? Might as well make something positive out of what is going on here and what is happening with this new player's first ever dungeon. Limbus Company, a good gotcha. And that whole thing caused it. Who knows exactly why? But they called it Megatain self-harm. Apparently, self-harm is a thing, but it's very strange. I do know that some of my shorts have been hit with that, the self-harm thing, which is very weird, as I never put any of that kind of stuff on there. But it's just weird YouTube AI issues, unfortunately. We have some news updates with Victoria Roman. Victoria Roman is an independent VTuber who debuted in 2025 as a member of Densetsu.exe with Mint Phantom and Phoebe-chan. Today we're talking about their new outfit debut, and we're going to talk about another piece of news here, just to kind of combine them both together. Next week is going to be their birthday on August 8th. At least celebrate the debuting of second outfit. There will be Enka karaoke. Enka! Oh! So Enka is like a traditional Japanese way of singing, and that's going to be interesting. Karaoke and call-ins. Enka is, it's gone out of style. It's honestly gone out of style. It's more like what we call over here a boomer thing, an elderly thing, an older generation thing, mainly boomers and that type of stuff. And it isn't very popular. Well, it's semi-popular, but not with the young crowd. And it is a very traditional way of at least recent tradition from Japan. You don't see that very often. You don't see Enka anything very often, period, whether it be IRL or otherwise. You just maybe hear it on radio stations in Japan because of the older generation. Very cool that she's doing this. It's a challenging thing to sing, so it's going to be a nice little thing that she's having there. We're having also these things here. Thank you so much to everyone who cheered us on at Legends Anew, either in the California theater or streaming around the world. But an absolute honor it was to sing with my dear friend Demon Dice. She sounded incredible, and her stage presence was electric. And Demon Dice responded, "It was a long time coming. Congrats on your first incredible 3D concert. You are truly legends." And this was the Densetsu.exe concert with, of course, the friends that they had along the way, which is absolutely amazing. I'm glad that they were able to do it with Demon Dice and the other people around there. So that is what I kind of wanted to show you guys. And, you know, just showing by how short this section is, I did want to put both of them together. Demon and Vicky collab, yes please. Super amazing event. Glad to have been there for both to cheer them on. It was amazing seeing you perform with Densetsu.exe. The vibes were great with everybody. Wish I could re-listen to Vicky performing Night Parade again IRL. So a lot of people had lots of fun. And I'm glad that Victoria Roman is having a lot of positive things. Not only the recent concert, but also her Enka karaoke that is coming soon. I love this. Let me know what you guys think down below, of course. Octavio has a bit of a teaser out there. He is a male English language VTuber with Holostars EN, a member of Armis, along with Gerard T. Rexford, Gold Bullet, and Crimson Ruse. We're having this here. He is up to something on August 7th, Peak Tavio, at 10 a.m. JST, August 6th, 6 p.m. PT, Pacific time. Amazing job on the teaser. It's class hours. No, I'm speechless. We can't wait for the new outfit. Is he flaring up a pony again? So it's here. Let's see here.
Rhyme time. Head, crotch, head, crotch, head, crotch, head. What is
whatever that is? It is an interesting. I like it. It's creative. It's interesting. It is funny enough that it will stay in people's heads. And it says, bro thinks he's him. I see, understood, probably. It truly was Octavio teaser, truly teaser of all time. So a lot of people are very happy about the teaser, just, you know, finding it funny. Of course, that whole thing, the upside down part being actually that part there. Apparently that is something. So you guys let me know what you think it's going to be. She has something big to announce. Narissa Ravencroft is a female English-speaking VTuber associated with Hololive. They recently, Advent has had their 3-year anniversary, and with that, she has this to announce. Narissa Ravencroft's 3rd activity anniversary commemorative goods sales have been starting. Original illustration by EB10 Sensei, body pillow cover, jailbird certificate, ID card holder, plush keychain, voice. We have prepared these for you. Sales page is right here. And you have a Dakimakura. The thing that people have been begging for forever. You have a sexy, yet still safe for work Dakimakura, which is, you know, the way it's going to be inside of Hololive. You're going to have that. You have all these things here for each and every one of them. The employee ID card and things like that. It's very cute. Very cute. These are all the ones that are there. $135 for the limited edition one. Already sold out. That's the one that would have like an autograph. The other, just full set, is $135 again. But the limited edition, they sell out almost immediately. Because that's what people want. People want the ones that have like the signatures and stuff. So those sell out almost immediately. So it is, the merch is tame by VTuber standards. But it is still nice that they finally got it. So big congratulations to her. We have Roboco-san, who has now had her 3D Live, a recent 3D Live concert, of course, streaming on YouTube. It is she is the second member ever of Hololive. Came right after Tokino Sora. She's part of Gen Zero with Sakura Miko as well. Tokino Sora, as I mentioned before, Suisei and Atsuki. And we have right here a Seabed 3D Live for her birthday. Wonderful that she had that. You can see all these guests shown here, which is Poka. It's also, you have Bibu, you have the, what do we call it? I think the resident TNT loving Pekora. You also have Chihaya and Sue, and as well as Bei. I think those are the only ones that are going to be active right now, so you're going to be seeing them there. Let's take a look.
ダメダメダメ脳みその中からやめろバカとは君と覗いてる全て欲しいけど脈からある理由が切れてHiatus out
Oh, she did another one here. That's actually kind of cool.
だけで早速愛さそしてギュッと捨ててね。実は今回は時間に余裕があったので事前にロボサーたちにね募集をさせていただきまして、
Oh, that's a rib
イラ
cage
ス
in
ト
the
が
background.
上から降
Interesting.
ってくるようなギミックをね用意いたしました。
So nice things from the top, and here we go. Oh wow, they all did it together. Nice.
真っ暗な空を照らす
All except for Pekora in this one.
散らそう悲しみも吹き飛ばす
And here we have with Pekora. I think this, yeah, World is Mine remix. It looks like a World is Mine remix. Yep, it's World is Mine remix. Yep. All right, that's Hatsune Miku, by the way, for those who don't know.
すごいこの
Oh, remember this is like a seabed thing, so she is not just like floating out of nowhere. She's floating in water right here. This is, I believe, the new look that she's having for this specific 3D. This is a new outfit as well.
あったんだけどこれってなったやつがこちらでございました。これにはまたね裏話が
So
あ
they
る
decided a lot of different songs here.
結構カメラ難しいのかもしれない方は今すぐメンバーに入ってこの後年限
And another look. Nice.
誰もが自分を役で演じて笑顔が張り付いたこれが正体
So yeah, a lot of wonderful things here. You have her thank you message from everybody and for everybody that was able to watch it. Thank you guys for being here and watching this with me. Let me know if there's what you think about this, and we will continue with more news in the coming sections. Like 100 degrees outside, and you leave them 100 degrees in the sun, they will bake no matter what. But they couldn't last for a while if you don't do that.
Right? Oh.
Oh my! Oh my!
That's why that drink I made the other day was very cloudy and didn't taste very good.
Well, oh
Maybe
god.
that's why I had the tummy ache. Okay.
Well, oh man, that reminds me. Like I take orange juice because I do have kidney stones, and that helps me out a lot with the kidney stones. There have been times when I have forgotten to. Well, I do actually refrigerate my orange juice, but sometimes it takes too long to drink it all. and sometimes it gets all fizzy and different. I drank it after that. You should not. Definitely don't drink something that was not fizzy that suddenly becomes fizzy. If it wasn't carbonated and it suddenly becomes carbonated, that's a bad thing. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.